Hey friend, Yossi here, your friendly Toronto and Costa Rica realtor, and today we're going to talk about residences for people that live and work and teach at University of Toronto. University of Toronto is located in the center of Toronto, in the heart of the city. It's a large university, it's one of the largest, and a lot of people come there to study, whether they come to study for a semester or for a full degree. A lot of people work there and a lot of people teach there. Also, a lot of activities happening around U of T. It could be government, it could be research, it could be the Rotman MBA school, research. I think I said there's just so much stuff happening. So, um, the university itself is located in such a good area in the city that it commands high real estate prices. And add to that, in addition, the university is there. So lots of thousands and thousands of people work and study and teach there. And also, there are government buildings around U of T, especially on Bay Street, what's called the 900 block, if you're local, which is Bay, just south of Bloor. You got Yorkville around, and you also got a bunch of hospitals on University Avenue. So this area is highly, highly desired, not only by the people that go to school or teach or work there, but also the people in the area. That means that more people want to live in the same area you want to live at, and that means supply and demand. The demand is very, very high, and the demand is very, very high, but the supply is limited because there's so much you can build, and it takes a long time to build. And even if you build a giant building, 2 towers, you get 500, 600, 800 units, which is not really that much. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to actually show you properties available for sale. So what I've done, I'm going to share my screen here. Let's bring it up. Okay, here we are. And if you want to follow with me, you go to yossi.searchrealty.ca, yossi.searchrealty.co. That's the search page. I don't think you see the banner, but the address, but I'll leave it down there. And I've pre-programmed a box to search for U of T. Okay, and that will be entered below in the comments. If I can have the ability to do it, I'll do it now in the live chat. So this is the link. I'm going to put it in the chat so when you follow later, you can see it. And it'll be posted to all destinations. It's a bit.ly. So instead of making a long link, I made a very short link. It's called a bit.ly link. bit.ly/u-of-t. Okay, that's all it is. And now I'm going to actually go through properties and show you what you can get in the U of T area. Okay, so here we go. Go and see if I can bring this page up a bit. It is what it is. Here we go. And enlarge this a little bit. Okay, perfect. There you go. Okay, very good. So you can see this is my search area here. And I've basically went just over Bloor Street, so just into the annex. For the north, on the east, we're just east of Yonge. Currently, the line goes down Church, because Church in recent years had a lot of towers that students, both U of T and TMU, previously Ryerson University, go to. At the bottom, I went down to like Queen, Richmond, Adelaide, and the very west, I went just off Kensington Market, but really you'll see that the main strip, let me zoom in here. The main strip we're looking at, that university, is right here. It's mostly east of the university, okay? These are the most desirable areas. When you get to the search, you may need to log in, which is just a law. That's fine. But let me just run you through a few properties. I'm going to start with some right at the core. Right at the core. This is Bay Street here. And mind you, I can change the criteria on the search. The criteria is right here. And right now, my criteria is showing 595,000 to 800,000. Let me remove this just so you see what happens when I remove all these criteria. You're going to get a lot more results. Okay, I'm gonna put the price at minimum 500 to avoid the rentals, and then the list will update itself. Okay, so here we are, and then you can see that it actually gets a lot busier once you allow for higher prices. So I'm going to zoom in here on a few areas, and we'll just walk with me. Okay, so this is 770 Bay, so that's Bay and College. That's a newish building. Okay, I'm going to review some buildings for you. So 770 Bay, that's a good address. And here for about 800,000, you get one bedroom, one bath. Okay? And if you want to see, and he says even on the picture, 300 square feet, private terrace, 758 square feet. Let me share this tab, and you can see the unit here. And if I click further, make sure you see it. Yep, that's good. You can see that's called Lumiere, this building, by the way. And this is a 758 unit, 758 square feet unit. That's the estimate. Very nice unit. Okay. Excuse me. That's one of these units. A lot of these units are very standard, and it's really going by the unit and looking. There's another one at 125 Peter. It's very red, China red, at 738. 2 bed, 1 bath. So you can see these are coming similar. I'm just randomly looking here. There's a house. I'm going to skip the house for now. And here's another condo. That's on Maitland. So that's Maitland just up here, actually. That's east of Young, slightly east of Church, 549. So that's a more affordable price. There's a lot of these type buildings like along the Church area. They're all new. Some of these units could be larger, some of them could be smaller, but you see they provide decent living. Everything is new. That's a 2 bed, 1 bath, but it seemed to be a smaller. I don't see a size here, but it does seem to be a smaller. And a lot of people like the 2 bed, 2 bath because they make for good investment property. Okay, they make for good investment property, and you can put 2 roommates in. So you can live in one room, and then your roommate can live in the other room, and that roommate will give you extra income. Or you can own the whole place and then rent the 2 rooms and get income. And obviously, the less you pay for the place and the higher the rent that you taken back, more money you're making, right? The higher is what you're making back. Here's $1 million condo, million one. Let's look at this $1 million one condo. That's right on University, 488 University. Well, let's go in here. Now this building is very, very desired because it's right by it's connected to the St. Patrick subway station, which is amazing, and that's the high lobby there. You got to go up to go to the residential lobby, and here's the unit itself. Okay, so you're pretty high up there. You can see that's a 2+2, and that's what you're getting. Okay, that's what you're getting. Now these units are great rentals because all the hospitals are right there, university is right there, so that's what you're gonna get for $1 million. That's the asking price for $1 million for this unit at 488 University. I've done some sales at this building. It's a lovely building. It's quite nice. Okay, we'll keep going here. I'm gonna go back to the map and just look for what else comes up here. 426. I want to go closer to the university. Closer. Here's another $1 million unit. Okay, this is good. 65 St. Mary. 65 St. Mary. That's U condos. Now U condos have 2 towers, 1080 Bay, and 65 St. Mary. These are, in my opinion, and many others, the best buildings in the area. And you'll see that the prices of this building on average are quite high. Why the price is quite high in this building? Because everybody thinks like me, because it's people think that this, and I just walked by this last night in the rain, and it's really nice. It's classy. You feel great. I mean, you're literally in Yorkville, you're in U of T, you're in all the hospitals. That's a nice unit here. You can see all white, and $1 million asking price for this unit. Now, I can't tell you if $1 million and they'll take $1 million for it, or $1 million means they want more but the price low, or $1 million they're willing to negotiate and take lower number. That's a whole other discussion. I couldn't really do it on a video, but just so you understand what's happening. Okay, what do we got here? I'm trying to find some of the more popular buildings to show you. There's a lot of older buildings in the area, but I don't necessarily want to go there because I want to show you what people are really going for. This is One Bloor East, so that will be the southeast corner of Yonge and Bloor, 3405. That's the unit number. This one is asking 898. You can see the unit here. See all the information, by the way. Yossi.searchrealty.co will give you access to this. It show you whatever the agent put in. Obviously, that's what you get out, but all the information is available. And let's scan some pictures here. Okay, so a nice unit, 900,000. That's the building. It's quite the striking building. Okay, so you in the connection of the two subways, right? The Young Line and the Bloor Line. Very, very good. So a lot of people like that. You can also take the subway basically towards the airport. You're very well connected here, and this is what you get for $898 asking price. That's pretty nice. Now here you're facing south or southwest. Look where the sun is. Plenty of space on the balcony. 34th floor or 34th level. Got some view here. So that's pretty nice. I like it. Okay. By the way, guys, always close the toilet when you make real estate shots like this. Thank you. Don't do that. Here's a night shot. Some lobby, some amenity space. Very good. Let's go back to our map. I'll show you a couple more. Okay. So what I'm doing here is basically redo search. I'm just gonna let it come up and let's see what I can find next. Okay, let's zoom in here and see what we get down here. Okay, so there'll be 761 Bay Townhouse. Those are interesting. Those townhouses on Bay. Let me show you. Share this tab. Here we are. So these are townhouses. Okay, so this is a high price, 3.3 million asking, 2,230 square feet, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. And the best thing is always to look at the picture. You see where they are now. They face that inner courtyard, and that's where you got the IKEA and Adorama and the Bay, the College and Bay Center, 77 Bay. So a lot of people like it. There's a farm boy there, and the unit is lovely. It's a very, very nice unit. It's a large unit, it's a spacious unit, but it's located smack downtown, really. Okay, so this is looking east, I believe, and that will be south, just because I know the area because I've been living here for so many years. Okay, so there you go. Very, very nice townhome here. Everything is perfect. Got a little balcony. That's the mall right there. You probably know it. Okay, so that's that. Let's continue. Okay, I'll just show you this one. 717 Bay, that's an older building. I'm going to skip it. I'm more interested in something a little newer. Now, the old buildings, you got to watch for the condo fees. They could be a little high. They're not necessarily, but they could be. 20 Edward, this, let's look here. So this is 20 Edward, unit 1013. Now, if you look at the floor plan, I'm going to move myself here so you can see the floor plan properly. You could see this is a good floor plan. Floor plans are really, in Toronto, I find that 90% of floor plans are very problematic. But if you find a good floor plan, you want the gold because there's not too many of them and they're usually very good. And you can see here, that floor plan works for me. And here's the unit. Well, the view is so-so, but the unit, it's usable and the floor plan's good. The view, it is what it is. The view, I mean, you're not going to get a lot of views downtown unless you're paying for it. The floor plan is very, very good. You see, it's everything is in place. You got a den at the back. You got kitchen that does not take too much space, and the living room takes the whole width of it. Okay, so that's good. Now you have to check if the unit gets any light. If it doesn't, if you care for it, you should not. But to me, that's a good unit, and you can see the den can be closed. So you can put some, you can work in the den, or you can put another person in the den. If they're a young student, they may not care. Glenn, contact me. Okay, Glenn, I will contact you. No problem. All right. I'll show you a couple more. Redo search. So remember that redo search function. It's very useful. You can also limit the criteria. I'm just looking like an open search here to show you a little bit what I'm seeing, and you can see it from the eyes of the realtor. The realtor will go 633 Bay. That's an older building. Okay, so if you look at an older building, I got timed out here. I do have, but I'm not gonna do. Okay, it's gonna take me. Let me see. Okay, that's fine. And you can see here, when you deal with an older building, you gotta watch for a few things. You really gotta, like the price per foot will be much lower. This says over 1,000 square feet for $799. That's what they're asking. Okay, so that's very good. However, what else is going on in the building? Like, is the building in good repair? Does it have any big repair coming up? So I will scrutinize. The status certificate where you get the report about the building way more, and you can get some more information. Now, they didn't put the condo fees up in here, so I don't see how much of the condo fees here. It doesn't say, but I can tell you that most older buildings tend to have slightly higher condo fees. It's not necessarily so, because when you think about it, running a building of 500 units, if it's older or not older, it doesn't really matter, because all the big expenses are done from the reserve fund, not from the day-to-day management. But something I like to check, okay? Something I like to check, especially if the building over 5 years. Now, an average of $1 a foot per condo fees, HOA fees, as the Americans say it, could be reasonable, but again, look what you get for it. I mean, do you get a gym that you could use? And if the gym is good, then why not? You save yourself $100 a month. If you get some amenities, if you like pool, or if you like a party room, whatever it is. So make sure when you look at what the condo fees are, that the amenities included in the building fit your lifestyle. Obviously, most importantly is that the unit fits you. And what I tell people, I always tell them, the most important thing is the unit is comfortable. The unit has to be comfortable, okay? So here's another one here, 717 Bay. There's so many of these buildings in that area. That's close to $1 million asking, the Liberties. Very nice unit. It looks quite renovated. Okay, it's got some view. It doesn't look like it's got a balcony. Doesn't look like it's got a balcony. I don't see one. And I would imagine there is none. Nonetheless, beautiful unit. And if you're not a balcony person, maybe that's the building for you. Okay, so that's what you can see here. And let me see if they put the... there's not a lot of information. But if you contact me and you want information on any of these properties, if you contact me, you want any of this information about these properties, I will find out for you. It's not a problem. Okay, I'll do one more, and then we're done for this one. And I'll go back to the map here. Let's look a bit north in this area and redo the search here. Okay, so obviously Yorkville has a lot of options, and even right on Bloor Street, like this one here, 200 Bloor. It's a gorgeous looking building. Share this tab. All right, check this out. This is a very interesting building. It's right on Bloor, across from the ROM. Unit 2105 here, asking 1.15 million in Canadian dollars. Okay, it's got a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. See what else I can see here. That is the building, those 4 cubes that go around. It's pretty cool, huh? I like it. And that's the ROM, the crystal ROM. And here's the entry, and this is your unit. And a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's pretty cool. I think it's a nice unit. I also like how they arranged it, staged it, whatever. The kitchen is on to the side, which gives you full access to living room, lots of light. What's not to like? Okay. So here is your, it's pretty good. So here is your unit in 200 Bloor. And remember, when you purchase, you have to think of when you purchase stuff is really, and the color, the light, there's a light behind me that changes colors. That's why I look different colors all the time. But and you can book a showing with me here, yossi.searchrealty.co. And you got to understand, you're paying for location, you're paying for address, you're paying for design, you're paying for style. But the most important thing you want to pay for is your comfort level. To know that when you're going to purchase this unit or house or condo, whatever it is, property, it's comfortable and it fits your lifestyle. So today we watched some condos for sale around the University of Toronto. Lots of options. If you're looking to buy in the area, whether you're working for the government of Ontario is right there. You want to live in the area, you want to be close to the hospitals or university, call Yossi Kaplan and help you out. And once again, I have a saved search for it, which is in the comments here, and it's bit.ly/u-off-t. I'll put it in the comments here one more time. So if you look at the comments or the live comments, you'll see the link. It should come twice. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Contact me anytime.